Good morning and welcome to a vlog. It's Thursday, Friday Eve, and I have a few minutes before work starts and I have to log in and sit at my desk. But I took a shower. Oh, also what I did, I made the bed. So I'm really trying to work on building better habits. And I watched this one girl on TikTok and she talked about like the cue, the habit, and the reward, and it really stuck with me. It's not about just going 100% trying to change something really quick, but it's just adding small little like changes to your habit, and then those become habit. So instead of me snoozing the alarm, be like, oh, you know, I get up and trick my brain into doing something else. But anyway, the hair right now, I just washed it. I'm trying something new. I don't use gel anymore on my hair.
Mommy.
Yes, baby. What's wrong?
Daddy.
Daddy what?
Daddy big.
He wouldn't give you juice?
No.
Oh, you want a biscuit?
Yeah.
Okay, go ask him. Biscuit, please. She's a snitch. Portion and not gel. I may have been a little too generous with it, as you can see. So once it dries, then I will put like a little gel or something with more defining on my sides. But I've liked that better because it gives me like the poof that I want. My curls aren't as defined, but I like the shape a lot more. So today I mapped out a whole bunch of reels and content that I want to shoot. So I started the day off getting myself ready for that, and might have to go to the grocery store and then other shenanigans. So stay tuned and I'll just talk to you about some things that I've been going through as well. Okay, I just halted everything that I was doing because, oh, come on. Yep, because my baby made me breakfast, so I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna grab my laptop and put it at the kitchen counter and eat with him. Oh yeah, I have a meeting at 10, so I have to prepare for that. But I'll show you the closet later and our dreams for it. This girl. I don't know who told her that. Oh, jeez. There. I don't know who told her that she ran our life, but whoever it is owes me a whole bunch. But I'm gonna go and eat that. I'm really excited. Steak and eggs. I know it sounds so good. I know you want some too. And then we'll actually start the day. Let's do this again. Let's go.
Our capacity, but also for our partners and other folks that'll have access to it, since it'll be virtual, and always looking for additional funding opportunities to partner and to pay for, really to fund some of these activities that we are doing. We are so excited about.
So I'm never not multitasking. I am on my all staff meeting for work. That's what's happening right there. But I figured I would get myself together for editing these vlogs. So typically I don't get them out because I have, you know, content everywhere on my phone, on the vlog camera, and it becomes overwhelming to me. So I figured, oh, if I just do it this way, I can be better prepared. Yeah.
I didn't really think about that, where you would assign
Lovesac has taken over our entryway. Oh, I cannot wait to put this bad boy together though. So this couch right here is going, and we got something that's more charcoal gray, and then we'll have to get a new rug over here, but slowly coming together. Okay, so most of the day I was working, so I was not vlogging, but I'm about to shoot something very quickly. We just surprisingly got all of our Lovesac boxes. So we bought a Lovesac couch last Friday, and they said it was going to be, I can't speak. They said it was going to be about 2 to 4 weeks until it arrived, and poof, it arrived today. We clearly were not doing a good job of tracking it. So I see those couches, or all those boxes over there, and I figure, let me just take a very quick like photo for Instagram. I'm trying to do a lot more home decor, lifestyle content, because honestly, I need it. I know fashion can be my end all be all, especially because I'm doing more relatable fashion, and my demographic seems to like more of the luxurious fashion. So I need to pivot a little bit, just a little bit, and show more of my life. So I threw on just this Ralph Lauren like oversized button down, button up, depending on how you say it. And I'm gonna use my tripod right here, and I'm gonna take some photos, just something quick and easy. And Tegan has been doing her thing. So she first, oh, she removed them. So she had stickers on my ring light, and now the stickers have been moved. You see this? All these boxes. It's all of our new couch. There's the stickers. Oh, you took them off? They were on the TV. Okay. So she keeps taking the stickers and putting them wherever it is that she feels like putting them. Because again, it's her world. We're just in it. But I figure I'll take a couple of these photos. Tonight, oh, I said we weren't gonna do anything fun, but tonight we're gonna do a date night, so I'm gonna take you along. And we are going to the Tampa Bay and Ravens football game. I am a Ravens fan, and when we first looked at tickets, I was like, oh, we can't afford this, like. But now that Tampa Bay is doing so poorly, tickets dropped down like $250 a ticket. So we've decided to just splurge a little bit, and we're gonna go. Huge sports people here, so yeah, I'm excited for that. I might add a little color to my lip just because that's such a boring background and I'm wearing white. I need something to pop a little bit. You never know, I might actually turn these into black and white photos. Who knows? I did a very, very small beat. No, this is regular for me. I don't beat my face. I'm not a beauty guru, but I'm willing to work and learn. I did go with the purple. It's an Urban Decay purple because Ravens, let's go. Yeah, all right, let me quickly do this because I have a whole bunch of other things to do before it's time to log off from work and before it's time to leave for the game. Whew, yeah, this is a lot to do during lunchtime. Let's do this. Okay, so while I'm prepping to shoot, let me do the educational portion of this program. Ooh, my hair, it still hasn't like completely poofed up the way that I want to. So I have several cameras, but I'm going to use my Canon 80D for this particular one. And the reason is because it has the articulating LCD screen so I can see what's happening. My 5D doesn't have that, and I don't feel like using my phone as a shutter, so as a remote, so that's why I'm using the 80D. The one thing with this, it's a crop sensor. So this is a 35mm lens, and on my 5D, which is a full frame, it would just be a 35mm lens. But because this is a crop sensor, this is going to shoot really at 50, about 50mm. So it's not going to be as wide as I typically like. I do use this one. I have a 24-70, but it doesn't work on this particular camera because it's only for full frame. So I'm going to use this one and hope that it gives me enough space. I think it should be fine. And then I'm going to use a little remote to trigger it, to trigger the shutter, basically. I do have the flash on here because when I did some test shots, it just wasn't bright enough. I'm actually going to turn off the light also because I don't want ambient lighting. I want it to just be flash lighting, so it's a lot easier to edit when I need to. And this is my old. This is an old tripod that I have. I purchased a newer one, but I haven't been using it. But I will be using, or I will be putting this right here. And because I know this is going to go on Instagram, it's going to be a 4x5. It's going to live on my feed. 4x5 is the dimensions for Instagram. I know that I'm going to have to tilt it this way, which is sometimes a little difficult because of how heavy the flash is. I haven't learned yet how to do like a off-camera flash, but we will learn one of these days. I haven't had to, so that's why I haven't taught myself. But we're going to hope that it is not too heavy. Ooh, something to sound like it. Yeah, that might be too heavy. So I'm probably going to shoot it like this, and then do it far enough away that I know I'll be able to crop the sides out from it being wide, so that way I can put it on Instagram. So that's our educational part of the day. Let's take a look. I mean, I don't know if you'll be able to see, but hi Tiggs. You probably won't be able to see that far, but what is going on? Oh, well, let's just see what it would shoot. Hi, Betty. Back this up a lot more, so it's probably going to be coming like to you at this point. So that I know like this grid, whoops, this grid right here will work for Instagram. I'll go a little further back. Yeah, let's try this again. Okay, so if I go way back here. Oh, that's not working. Yes, baby. What are those? Ooh, all your stickers. Good job. Okay, a complete total change of plans just because this is not working as easily and efficiently as I wanted it to. So I'm not going to use my 80D. I'm going to switch to my Fuji. Just because I need something quick and easy, and this one, there's just not enough light. It's so bright here and then so dark there, and because I can't get any closer because of the crop sensor, that's my life right now. I could use my 5D, but the problem with that is I can't see myself to see if I like it, and I really don't want to connect it to my camera. So yeah, that's where we are. So let me get my Fujifilm camera. Okay, we are back and I found the Fuji. It was right there. I just have eyes not to see, as my mother used to say. So there it is right now. It's a smaller camera. I don't know what y'all can see or can't see, but I'm gonna shoot right here. Just something very simple, very basic. And we'll go from there. Yeah. Okay, I added a little pink. And it is Urban Decay. I'm just like an Urban Decay girl. Probably because they send me stuff. And I'm not a beauty girl, like I said, so whatever I get sent, I end up using. Kind of like the EOS products that somebody just stole from me. Okay, so I said I didn't want to use my phone, but I gotta use it for the Fujifilm because I need to order like a little camera for it, or a little remote for it. Anyway, the Fujifilm is right here. I have it kind of where I want it. Oh, I need to turn off the light because I don't want that ambient light. Oh my God, this light right here coming in is so good. This is why I made this in my office, because look at this light. It is just stupendous, y'all. Okay, I found a different setting on this where it's just like a remote camera, so I don't have to see it. So I'm gonna see what this looks like. Let's hope I don't break this before we even begin. Ooh, child. Something cute, maybe. Okay, I need to put it. I didn't know this thing was gonna turn on. Nice.
What are you doing? All this turns into other lane, fuckers.
Y'all, I gotta vlog this. So we were walking up to the stadium. There's the stadium. And Jermaine was like, is that Joe? And I was like, what? And I turn around and it is literally one of my great guy friends we haven't talked in a long time from Baltimore over here. He came. Like, look at this. God, I love the world. Like, timing is perfect. And something was wrong with our parking, so we parked over here. We weren't even supposed to park here. So it all happens for a reason.
Field goal. What you talking to him for?
Good morning, y'all. So I have not been vlogging for the last couple of days because I have been doing something that has like changed my whole entire life, and it didn't involve filming, recording, editing, anything like that. You wanna know what I did? I rested and I did nothing. And I did everything in my power to stop my guilt from taking over. Like, I literally was like, oh my gosh, I should be filming reels. I should be editing YouTubes. I should be doing this, 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 and this. Oh, I should go outside and take pictures. But my body was telling me, you need to just chill. So that's what I did. I watched football. I watched shows. I caught up on my shows. And I didn't multitask while I was doing it. I hung out with Tegan. I hung out with Jermaine. I hung out with Kai and Michaela a little bit, but you know, they're older. They don't care about us. Kai had a friend over, so that was good for him. So that was good. Oh, and for those who I've never like formally talked about, so I am now a mom of 3. I have one biological child, and I shouldn't do it like that. But I have one biological child who is 2.5, and that is Tegan. Well, she's almost 3. She'll be 3 in January. And then my husband was married before me, and he has 3. Okay. Jermaine has 6 kids in total, and 3 of them are with us right now. The others are much older and kind of living their own life. And they decided to come move to Florida with us, so we have been just living it up family style, and it has been a huge adjustment for me in ways that I didn't know it was going to be. The same as just being a mom in general was a huge adjustment for me. I definitely had a lot of like up and down times, especially because I was still trying to, Jermaine was at work like every day. He had a very demanding, physically hard job where he was gone for almost like 10 hours a day. And so it was me, you know, drop-offs and pickups and kids sick, and I go get them, but still also having to work my 9 to 5 because I still have my 9 to 5. I'm not a full-time content creator, and then still feeling that pressure to create, and it was just a lot. But things have definitely smoothed out. We're getting our schedules together. We're figuring it out.
It's good to see you.
Come here.
Oh,
Whoa, big girl. Oh my gosh. You wanna say hi?
hi, guys.
What's your name?
See.
Tegan. She only wants to go by TT, but she Tegan. You know, Tegan.
No.
Yes.
No. Kitty. No. Mom.
She's an Aquarius.
No.
That tells you anything. Okay. Did you finish eating breakfast?
Oh,
Did you eat your breakfast? Okay. Well, that's it for the talking portion of my vlog. Let me go ahead and finish this linen closet. I will show you where it is when it's done. I'm going to try my best not to get distracted and actually get it done, and we'll go from there. Yeah. All right. Till in a few minutes. Whatever. I'm not done even close with this, but as I was like watching YouTube, Jaleesa and Sai, as I was just kind of thinking, because whenever I'm doing like mundane things, I feel like I start to think. It's kind of like when you're in a shop where you get your best ideas, or when you're driving in the car. And for the longest time, I was going through this whole like, woe is me. I think mostly because I started blogging almost 12 years ago. So a lot of the big Black bloggers, influencers, content creators now were people who were like my friends, who I like considered my friends. And the friendships have changed, you know, like I don't get calls or text messages, you know, I'm always the one reaching out. And it's hard and it hurts. And for the longest time I was like, you know, what is it about me? Like, why does nobody want to continue a friendship with me? Or why is no one like inviting me to things? Or just like the woe is me, the pity party that I don't want to do and I have to stop doing. But I'm saying this because as I was sitting there like, oh, you know, like I miss so-and-so, or oh, I look through my phone and I'm like, why am I the only one who's always reaching out? Like always reaching out, or always like, oh my God, your video was awesome, or commenting on stories, you know, things like that. And then you see them like commenting on any other like big name fashion person or someone who I guess in my head, I'm like, oh, they must think they're cool. Like my outfits are cool too. Like, why did you not comment on mine? I thought we were friends, yada, yada, yada. Just dumb. It honestly is dumb at the end of the day, the way that I'm thinking. But I just did an Instagram story where I was like, oh, you know, there's really only like 2 YouTubes that I watch on a consistent basis. And that's Jaleesa Vaughn and Scott the City. And it dawned on me that I'm at a completely different stage in life now. I'm a mom, I have a family, I have a husband. And most of my, you know, OG blogger friends don't have that. Like, we're in totally different stages in life where they are able to just shop and travel and enjoy in that way. And I am not there because I'm in a different path in life. And I realized I was gravitating towards the content that looked more like my life, relatable to me. And I was in my head faulting them for not staying with me. But why should they? They're in a different life. Like, they are thriving and succeeding in this content creating. And I might not be there yet, because I'm going to get there, because I know my style is dope and I know I have something to say and I know what I have to do. And instead of me feeling jealousy or envy or grief about maybe the changes in those friendships, like, I have to understand that this is life. Things are gonna change. Like, Tegan is a total mama's girl right now, but guess what? When she's 4 years old, she's probably gonna be like, mama who? Let me go to the man who looks like me, my daddy, because they're twins. But it was just one of those things that I thought about. I kind of had an epiphany. And I don't know why I never thought of that before. Probably because I was being selfish and I was being in my own feelings instead of looking at the whole picture. And it's just interesting to me that in my head, I either go to, they think they're better than me, or I'm not good enough, instead of, we're just in different paths, and that's okay. Maybe our paths will cross one day. Maybe they won't. But it's time for me to open myself up to what God or higher being has for me, and not just wanting that old thing back. Because I feel like that's where it is. Like, I just want that old thing back. I want my friends back. I want the text messages we used to have and all that. And that's great, but I couldn't sustain that. I got 3 kids and a husband and a hard ass job. But speaking of that, I did have a conversation with someone else recently. Actually, 2 different people on the same day, where they basically told me, like, I'm the one that's stopping myself from going full-time because I don't want it bad enough. And I'm like, that could be part of it too, but I'm like, you're single, you ain't got nothing else. Nobody else has to depend on you. You can do it. So I think that we all have to kind of look at everyone's place in life and not use those like simple generic statements sometimes, because it could be hurtful. But yeah, let me actually finish this. Let me actually finish this, because I'm also hungry and I'm tired of doing this. And I want to edit this video because I want to get it out. And I really want to take some photos. I'm in that mood to take some photos. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll take you guys along with me. Yes, Tegan? Oh, you're reading? What do you see?
I want to do it.
Let's put it this way. Okay. 13 minutes. 13 minutes to just go hard on this closet. Okay? And then we can go take pictures. You want to take pictures with mommy?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll do that. Oh, jeez. Mommy's room is like... Okay, so that is basically a few days in our life. Hope that you enjoyed watching behind the scenes of me you know, shooting some photos. I hope that you enjoyed seeing our family life, and you know, if you want to join the community, you know what to do. Follow, follow, follow.